The 2018 World Juniors in Buffalo were loaded with future NHL talent across every roster. We're talking Rasmus Dahlin, Carter Hart, Cale Makar, Brady Tkachuk, Filip Zadina, and the subject of today's World Juniors Rewind, Elias Pettersson.
How you want them to say it?
Elias Pettersson, Elias Pettersson, Elias Pettersson.
The Swedish superstar was held to just 1 assist in 6 games at the 2017 World Juniors, but that year of experience paved the way for a 7-point tournament filled with outrageous snipes and dangles.
Pettersson for Anderson, the Rangers draft pick. Back for Dahlin, back for Pettersson, looking for a shooting lane, scores! Elias Pettersson, the Vancouver draft pick, opens the scoring power play marker, Sweden.
Real nice play by Dahlin, moving into the middle of the ice, and then that allows Pettersson to get the puck with a lot of room here. He works it up top here to Dahlin. He comes right back, and then look at how much room he's got to move into the middle. Gets his eyes up, and he beats Grichenko. When you can move in and have that much time and pick your spot, and you're as talented as Elias Pettersson, chances are you're going to finish that play.
1-1, but then Sweden taking control in period number 2. Dahlin for Pettersson. Anderson hits to the goal line. Pettersson goes cross ice. Nylander, Anderson taps it in. Lurking off that back post. Takes the perfect pass from Nylander. Power play goal, Sweden, and it's 5-1.
Well, that's superb execution. They work it down, across, and back across to the post. Real good play off the face-off by Elias Pettersson, excuse me, to win that puck and not allow Belarus to clear it down the ice. But there it is, across and then right back to the post as Anderson steps up from below the goal line. Precision, I'd call it.
Second power play goal of the game for Sweden. Pettersson lays it back at the right point, back for Dahlin. Dahlin will dish it off. Zetterlund back for Pettersson. Pettersson walks it in, scores! Elias Pettersson, given a little bit of room, tees it up and wires this up under the bar. Power play goal, 2-0.
What great poise by Elias Pettersson. He's got his head up the whole time. His hands are set, and what an unbelievable release here. He's settled. He's not trying to force anything. He's waiting to see if something may open up, and then he just looks, and you are talking about an exceptional release, and obviously an exceptional shot right over the right shoulder of Skarage. That's a release.
And so here's one of them is Pettersson, the other's Alex Nylander on the left side.
Swedes are 4 for 12 in the power play. Pettersson has 2 of their man advantage goals. Nylander shoots, scores! Might have been tipped in front. Alex Nylander with the shot. And the Swedes take just 20 seconds on the power play to take a 1-0 lead. Elias Anderson was parked right in front.
Beautiful puck movement here by the Swedes as Dahlin's going to find Pettersson. He's going to go straight across the seam to Alex Nylander, and when Anderson comes from the corner, he's got his stick out, the New York Rangers first rounder. Beautiful deflection up into the top of the net, and the Swedes, their 5th power play goal of the tournament, and it's 1-0.
3-2 Sweden leads. Gustav Lundstrom plays it back in. Now the pass across to Nylander. Works it back, and a centering pass, score! Might have been off the Swiss player's stick, Tim Berni, but it's now a 4-2 Swedish lead.
A really nice puck movement by the Swedes once they take the loose puck, and they're going to have a chance to move it around. The Swiss don't get it out 5 feet from the blue line. Nylander and Pettersson start to dangle with it. Pettersson wants to go backdoor to Elias Anderson, and Tim Berni's going to get his stick into the play to deflect it away. Unfortunately for it goes up over Ritz's shoulder, and so this will be Elias Pettersson's goal. It is a D-to-D pass to him.
Pettersson works up, back in front, scores! And the Swedes putting on a show now as Elias Pettersson dashes in and makes it 7-2.
It's a couple for Pettersson this period. He got the one that bounced off of Tim Berni's stick earlier on. This is a beauty. The Vancouver Canucks are thrilled with the progression of Elias Pettersson. This should have some assists on it as Pettersson makes this dangle. Oh, he absolutely freezes Simon Lecoutre. Watch him freeze here. He's going to go for the block. Oops. Now he's around him, and Pettersson's going to dangle around Anderson, around the goaltender, and slide it in. Now the challenge for Elias Pettersson, it's not a challenge, it's going to happen, is he needs to put on some weight.
Come over to my house.
He's 6'1", 100, they say 165, but he's pretty light.
Central Scouting's got him a little heavier than that. They got him at 175.
Yeah, he doesn't have to be much more than that. That's an illustration of too slow. That Nylander's got to pivot, move, get his feet moving.
Nylander swings it back across. Walking in as Pettersson scores! Elias Pettersson, power play goal. And the Swedes have taken the lead.
Well, Gord, eventually the power play cracks, and it's a Swedish power play goal. This is an identical goal to one Pettersson scored in the preliminary round. The Vancouver Canucks first rounder has really improved his shot, leading the Swedish Elite League in scoring at just 18 years old. The 19-year-old Pettersson takes this feed across from Nylander. Remember, moments before, I'm talking about that deflected pass where Nylander doesn't move his feet. Well, he moves his feet. He creates the passing lane the second time so he can zip it across the top of the slot. Pettersson pivots his hips. That's a wonderful release, and it's 1-0 Sweden.
And his third power play goal of this World Junior Championship.
Man, Pettersson didn't have that puck on his stick very long. He pivots and delivers it beautifully up over the glove of Wolf.
And all Pettersson scored 5 goals in the tournament and showcased his ridiculous shot that's been giving goalies nightmares ever since he entered the league. Before the regular season paused, Pettersson was on pace for his first 30-goal season. He carried over that fantastic regular season into his first postseason experience where he tied for the team lead with 18 points. 10 of those points came on the power play, and only Nikita Kucherov had more power play points in the playoffs. As we saw at the 2018 World Juniors, he's a power play specialist, but he's so much more than that, and at just 22 years of age, the future is very bright for the Canucks and
Elias Pettersson. Elias Pettersson. Elias Pettersson.